Hey guys, it's Sohom from Team 16197 Swarm, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to put together basic assemblies. In our last video, we made this simple sketch of a part. This part is used to hold a rev bearing onto Go Build a Channel. Now let's attach it to Go Build a Channel. Let's go File, New, Assembly. An assembly is a collection of parts that are put together. Once an assembly is created, let's add all of our parts. Let's start by pinning this. Now we can either browse for parts or click these to select parts that are open. Let's open up our Go Build a Channel. Now use the middle finger to navigate around. Since we want to support a shaft on two sides, let's add two bearing adapters. Click Rev Bearing Adapter and click it 2 times. Now, let's also click Rev Bearing and add 2 in. And click the check mark. Now that all of our parts are attached together, we need to put them together. We need to lock them together so when we move stuff around, stuff doesn't move randomly. To do this, we'll use something called mates. Mates are ways to constrain different parts. So let's attach this face of this bearing to this part. Let's start by selecting this face of the bearing block, then selecting this face of the bearing. As you can see, they are now lined up. If we wanted this mate to go in the other direction, we can click this button to flip it around. But we want it to go inside the block, so let's do this. Now we want this bearing to go in the hole. Last time we used a coincident mate, which just connects 2 faces or edges. Now we're going to do a concentric mate, which lines up the centers of 2 round objects. If you click this round surface and this round surface, concentric mate should automatically be selected. Now let's click the check mark to automatically select it and load it in. Let's do the same with the other bearing. This time I'm going to start with the concentric mate. Click F to zoom in to all of your parts and center them. As you can see, this time it's automatically selected coincident as the mate type. Now let's attach these parts to Go Build a Channel. We can select this hole and go to this hole which it's designed to attach to. When we select these 2 holes, as you can see, it creates a concentric mate. We can now mate this surface to the inside of the channel. Now this part isn't fully attached. You can still rotate it around this pivot point. So let's fully attach it. Now as you can see, this component is fixed. We can't move it around. Let's do the same for this part. Again, with a concentric mate, we can flip the direction of the mate with this button. But we want it to go on the inside of the channel, so let's leave it like this. As you can see, these 2 bearing blocks are now fixed to this Go Build a U channel. In our next video, I'll be showing you how to use the toolbox to automatically or easily add screws and other hardware. Thanks for watching.